For lesson two, we are going to code pretty basic web pages. We are dealing with the structure of the page, which is just the HTML. So you're going to start with the web-based readings. And it does seem like a lot, but there are quite a few tags that you need to learn about to create the structure of your page. But you'll notice that when you click on these links and you look at the pages, they are all pretty short. Okay, so although there's a lot of links, there's not a whole lot of reading on each page. Okay, so it should not take a whole lot of time for you to review this information. And then once you are done, you are going to move on to the lecture demo, which gives you um, quite a few more examples to look at, of how you're putting all of this code together. So you're going to go through the lecture demo. And as you go through this, when you do encounter a interactive link, and I'm trying to find one. Let's scroll down here. When you find these interactive links, you can actually click on them. Okay? And then you can practice. So if you want to change these heading tags, so this is a heading 1, change this to a 6, and you run it, okay, you can immediately see the difference, okay, which is really a nice way to read about something and then learn it a little bit better than just reading will allow. Okay, so as you go through this, I really encourage you to test out these commands so that you really understand what they do. Okay, and once you're done with that lecture demo, you are going to work on the textbook assignment. Now, the textbook assignment is more directive. We have a textbook assignment and a lab assignment. The textbook assignment, you'll notice that task 1 is always working on your file and folder structure because we are transferring our sites live to a live website. That structure becomes very important. And how you spell things and capitalization makes a difference, especially when you are creating links. Okay, so I have very specific instructions for a reason. When we get into lesson 3 and we're actually creating links, if you followed my naming conventions, then the links will work. And if you deviated, you'll have to do some adjusting on your links. So each one of these tasks do have a video that you can watch that kind of walks you through how to do the task. Okay, and then at the very bottom, it tells you everything that you will need to transfer to the web and turn in. So by the end of this textbook assignment, you'll have 4 documents that you are going to transfer, and they will all be in your Lesson 2 folder. Okay, and then the directions on how to use FileZilla are right here. Okay, task number 7. And you will need to check your NMC email for your username and your password. Okay, so once you get that through your email, you'll be able to plug that into FileZilla and transfer your pages. Once you complete the textbook assignment, you're going to come into this drop box and you're going to submit done. Okay, and that lets me know it's ready for grading. Okay, if you don't submit done, then I don't know that you've completed your assignment. Okay, because you're not submitting anything to Canvas, you're transferring the pages to the web. So make sure you come in and submit done, then I know it needs grading. After you complete that textbook assignment, you're going to work on the lab assignment. And for the first lab assignment, normally they are pretty open-ended and you get to be creative, but we haven't learned very much yet. So the first lab assignment, you're basically going to create an assignment page. And it's going to look something like this example. And the purpose of this page, when we learn how to do links, is you are going to create links to all of the pages that you create in this class so that I can go into your assignment page and simply click on the links, and then I can correct your work. And I'm going to pause this for just a second and I'll pull up an example. So once we add links to your assignment page, it's going to look something like this. And when we get into CSS, it'll look a little prettier than this. But the idea here is that you can click on these links and get to the different pages that you have created. Okay, so that is what you are creating in the lab assignment. And this page is something that you're literally going to be using every single week. Now, where you need to store this is in your main CIT180 folder. Do not put it into the lesson folder because this is something you're going to be using every week. It should not go inside any folder. It should be outside of the folders. And you can see here when you transfer it, that I have it outside of the Lesson2 folder. It is not inside Lesson2. Okay, so that is the lab assignment, just creating this little page that we're going to be working with throughout the semester. And once you get that transferred, you are going to go into the lab assignment Dropbox and submit done. And then the last thing you need to complete is the award-winning HTML5 website discussion. So what you need to do here is conduct a search on award-winning HTML5 websites. And you can literally highlight this and copy it, and then paste it and Google that. Okay, and then it's just a matter of finding a site that you like. And it does not matter to me, what site you pick. You just have to find one that you like, and then you're going to have to explain why you like it. Okay, so once you find a site that you like, you're going to hit reply, and you are going to post a link to that site. And the way you post a link is you're going to click on the link and you're going to choose external link. To copy, let's see, I don't really like this site. Let me see if I can find one that I like better. Interesting. All right. Okay, this is kind of an interesting site. It's a little different. Okay, so you're going to click here, press Control and the letter C for copy. Come over here in link, you'll do Control and the letter V, and then you can do the same thing up in text. Okay, so it says find an award-winning site and post a link. That is done. What you like about the site and what you don't like about the site. So what I like, and I'll leave this out here as an example. All right, so give me a minute so I can take a look and complete this. I'm going to pause. Okay, I will say this is probably not my favorite site. The animation was kind of cool. I like the black background and some of the information on the artist, but I found the menu design was not consistent. Different pages had different style menus, and it's a record label, so I would assume there would be some, you know, embedded music links or something, and I did not find any. So I thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit reply. Okay. And so once you guys post yours, then you're going to read postings from other students and then reply to two of them. So that is the last thing you need to complete this week. If you run into any problems or if you have questions about FTPing or anything else, please let me know because I am here to help you and have an awesome week.